Hey everybody!
Hey!
Welcome back to Bloodborne. It's your boy. It's. I guess I'm doing Peg's voice all of a sudden. It's Peg.
Oh god!
It's Twig.
Look at that beaut. Oh wow!
Oh god! I forgot that we gave her a fucking bushy brow. But
Me too. I haven't seen her hood off in like a dozen episodes.
You will not see it for the rest of the playthrough.
You know, that's okay by me.
Let's make sure
There
we don't
you
see
go.
any.
anyway, welcome back to Bloodborne, everyone. As always, we got me, Emerald Gamer. We got Darnel, special guest. We got Carl, special guest.
Hey.
It's all good stuff, all good times going on. It's been a really busy, rough day, I'd say, for everyone involved, and Darnell's gonna. Well, I say the we. What's all this we shit? But Darnell is gonna absolutely eat this game's ass in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Is there a way to eat ass in a non-positive way?
I mean, you could eat ass as in suck.
they could not
That's
they
fair.
didn't clean beforehand, so you're getting some chocolate chips as a fucking surprise.
Oh,
Oh, why did I say-
Peg's about to clap some cheeks. That's what we're.
Yes,
that's what
that
Yes,
phrase
indeed.
more and more becomes the funniest shit ever.
So the real question is where are we TPing to?
Yeah, where are we headed?
Buckenwood.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We just like ended after that. We didn't.
I
like,
recall
push
the
forward.
Electric Beast. Is that the?
We did.
Finale?
We killed that, and then we beat the three. You probably don't remember it because Darnell didn't even remember doing it.
Okay.
It happened so fast. We beat the boss of the area, which is like the three shadow.
Oh,
dudes.
that's right, because the
Yeah,
Electric
this-
Beast was the
Actual
backup.
boss. He's the.
Oh,
real
I remember. Yeah. And they
Yeah.
were really cool looking too.
Yeah,
I'm
and
surprised I don't remember that.
Darnell was just. Darnell finished them before they could do anything.
Right,
really,
yeah.
so-
It was sad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But the area had its fair share of struggles because we fought that Electric Beast guy. We
Right.
It's
fought-
like the only stroke.
Fuzzy
I
Shazam.
can't say that.
That one was rough.
Hi,
Oh, I forgot about
Hi,
this dude.
what do I call you? Jeff Goldblum.
Mosquito.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, I was going mosquitoid, but that
Well,
is.
He played in the
Okay.
Fly remake.
Oh.
Ah.
That's the
First. That's
that
also the
makes
first
more
movie I've
sense.
ever seen of him.
Okay.
So, I always call every.
Was it really?
Huh?
Is that really the first movie you've ever seen Jeff Goldblum
Yes.
in? Really?
Yeah, long hair and shit.
That's so strange,
Dude.
honestly.
Have you guys ever played? This might be a kind of an obscure one, but there's this GameCube game. It might have been on
Carl
might have been on
is.
PS2.
Hold on, I'm gonna cut you off for a minute. Carl, you were just like the GameCube guy. Like I thought my entire life that I was that dude that was like, oh, he plays GameCube, he plays all those weird kid games.
Right.
You really do know the platform, like
I-
through and through.
GameCube is that's what I started on. That's where my heart always goes back to. It
That's where I'm
seems.
fucking in.
Exactly. But this might be a little bit of an obscure one. But they made like a 3D like Space Invaders.
Yes,
game. Do you
I know what
remember-
you're talking
Did you ever
about.
play that?
I never played it, but I saw a video on it like not too long ago.
Well,
the game
these-
is some trash.
Yeah, I played it and I was like, man, this is so cool because you're like 7.
Yeah.
You're like,
I
it's
don't
all, it
know
was
what
awesome.
you're talking about.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, so imagine like the plot. Imagine like I don't know. Are you familiar with Halo at all, Darnell? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like imagine like the Halo sort of beginning of that, where it's like society is normal and gets attacked by aliens, but only the aliens are space invaders.
Literally, yeah.
And-
Oh.
And the gameplay is like a slight tilted like 3/4 view of your character on like an angle, and you move around very like jaggedly.
Yeah,
and you shoot
so-
like space, and it's essentially just like a weird fleshed out.
It is
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
It's got a
Like,
story.
At the core, it's Space Invaders, and like it's dubbed in like this like skin of the world falling apart. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, it's honestly like it's a really cool idea, and I like Space Invaders, so it was it's perfect, right? And the monsters are kind of reminiscent of that mosquito head guy
Yeah.
that we just saw. That's what inspired.
There's
that.
that's the white magic I was talking about.
Oh, that shit where he traps you instantly.
Yeah, earlier if you remember, Carl, I was talking that like the different kinds of magic like a long time ago.
Yes,
Or whatever. This
yes.
is like the star.
Oh,
It's like the star
crap.
magic. Oh boy, I think you'll live though. I think you'll live.
oh, I'll live. I'm mashing. I just don't want
Luigis
my
Mansion,
insight.
Luigis
Actually, no. I think I'll
Oh no, you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. You're alive.
Just barely.
You are alive.
Just barely.
This is a war of attrition. War of attrition. War of attrition. Oh
You got
my
it.
god.
You got it.
die. Fucking hate this moment, man.
Oh my gosh.
You're like a hit away. You got him. Or her.
Oh.
It-
Speaking of it, y'all seen the It 2 trailer?
I did, and
Not seen that movie? Me neither.
you haven't seen the first one, really.
No, I've seen the first one. I'm not seeing that movie. I'm not seeing the second one.
You're not gonna see it.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Nope.
Were
That's
you?
a big fat no.
So were you?
Big.
The first one did not. The first one was like.
I wanted to ask.
If you haven't seen the first one, it's not a frightening movie in the slightest.
Okay, that's what I was gonna
It
ask.
has a couple of cheap jump scares in it, but other than that, it's more of a funny movie, and it turns more into like an action movie towards the end anyway.
I think it was really good in paying
It was
attention
well-
to the books. Like I thought it was solid.
Like I've never been a Stephen King
the
thing,
books,
nor have
the
I
book.
read
Yeah.
read the book or anything.
Yes,
but
some interesting books.
but I do know of his work, and it's like chapter 2. The trailer was like, that's a fat no from me.
Why
I'm
is that?
not.
Freaky.
I'm not a horror dude.
Okay.
Like I'm not really like I'm not a horror person.
Okay.
Psychological horror is like definitely not my thing. What the fuck was going on to your left there?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, that.
What the heck? Where are we? Where did these monsters come from? These guys are like-
Aliens.
These guys are like much freakier and less humanoid than what we've been
getting
used
to
Is
to.
it too?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Never mind. I think I'm going to see it.
Yeah,
I think I'm seeing it right
we're
now.
watching it.
But yeah, I mean, the movie looks honestly way better than the first one. Just objectively looking at the
That's fair.
trailer.
I do think it will be, well, scarier, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
Because the first one got you with jump scares, but that was fitting for.
For me,
It was fitting for what you were getting.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of kids in a movie.
Yeah,
It's
and it was
almost-
more of a thriller, I would say,
Yeah.
than like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And the second one, like, I don't think it'll be a horror movie, but I like psychological horror. That stuff is creepy.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of like going to see something so it can scare me or
That's
whatever.
fair.
Like I don't know. Call me coward, call me pussy, but
No,
I will very clearly take those lumps instead
That's
of
fair. That's fair.
like
I mean,
as a
it's
kid
a
I
taste
was
thing.
like
Some
I
people
could
like
go
to get that thrill.
yeah, I'm like as a kid I could be like I could go see trying to think of a horror movie that's like Monster House.
okay.
I could have named
That
a
movie is
couple, but
literally
okay.
it.
Dude, I love Monster House.
Like when you think about it, that movie is actually just it.
You know?
Like they have like the same kind of shots at the beginning. Like if you compare like
If
the
it-
remake to Monster House, they have a lot of shots that are really similar, and they have like those like the house looks the same,
You know, I had never thought about that, but I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
and it got the red kite
All right.
instead of like the
Monster
balloon.
House was super cool. I liked it a lot.
Uh,
But I will be seeing the It Part 2 just because it's like, I don't know, it's a really cool story,
Cool.
and I'm interested to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I mean I'll probably get dragged to it, but like I won't enjoy it.
Fair enough.
for me, like, because I love that first It movie, but I was not even. My buddy, like, I have a friend who's like big on horror, but he actually got jumped. Like, that movie actually got, and I seen a lot as
Oh.
well. But I just don't. It just doesn't work anymore. I guess.
That's
or
fair.
Half the time for
shit
me,
has to be very unsettling. Like
Right.
yeah,
the last time I've been kind of with anything horror, I'd say was playing Silent Hill 2. It was like one particular area because the sound design in that game is very unsettling.
yeah, it's really good. Ooh. But like I don't know. For me, it's just like CG. Sometimes it's just like a little bit too much.
Really.
In the sense, like yeah, the sense of realism from the effects is actually like kind of what gets me a little bit in a sense, because like what Darnell just mentioned, like Silent Hill 2 is like a very psychological horror game.
Right.
But everything looks like triangles.
Right.
So it's kind of
It's
like.
not.
So if it were more realistic.
If it were more realistic, I'd be like, all right, this is scary time.
So if
Right.
Silent Hills
But-
were to come out,
Okay.
I'm glad. We talked about that we talked about that on a session at some point. I'm glad that that game doesn't exist.
Silent Hill's really
That game was like.
too
That
scary?
game was like too. That game was like too good for its own good.
Really, I think
Yeah.
that would have been
like,
awesome.
and that's
an
not
awesome
just
experience.
That's not just me saying that. I feel like that's just like the general like consensus at this point, where like they've tried like 3 or 4 times and it's just not meant to be. Like they just need to let it lie.
How do you, on that same horror note, how do you feel about Outlast?
Outlast. Oh yeah, that I played the first one a little bit because
Okay.
it was free at some point. I
Right.
think. And then I don't know. The second one, I felt I watched a little bit of the second one because
Right.
it wasn't. It still is. It hasn't been free or whatever. I'm not a huge fan of Outlast, honestly. Like the
Okay.
first one anyway, because the first one's just like it's like rinse and repeat, man. It's like it's what's up? I don't know. You're
19.
pondering.
I have 19 blood vials.
Oh, are we low?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm 19. Time to fix that.
Yeah.
Gotta go grind for a second?
Nah, I didn't buy some.
Oh, okay.
They're like dirt cheap, honestly. So
Sweet.
I'll buy 10
yeah.
Safe bet.
and then upgrade.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Outlast.
I mean, it's kind of like really cookie cutter. Like
You
the
think?
first part of the game, because it's literally like you explore for a bit, you run into some scary dude or scary thing, and then you have to run from it or hide from it, and then you escape that thing, and then it's just rinse and repeat that process until the game's beaten.
Okay.
I feel like.
It's an interesting...
Just
So
so
it, like, the whole- like-
scary.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just like it just kind of like wore me down at that point where I was
That's
just
cool.
like, okay, I'm clearly done.
I
like
see what you mean. I see what you're saying. I like the... I don't know. I think the horror of that game comes from like the atmosphere and where you're at. And,
yeah,
like, and even if that is the case...
it's
like,
a
if
mental
you were to
hospital, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So even if that is the case, like you going through the overall the same thing, I feel like the situations you're put in are different enough for it to keep you a little freaked out, keep you on your toes.
I kind of get that, yeah.
And the second one like maximizes that like horrifying like
And they do a lot
feeling
more.
Second
of
one-
atmosphere.
second one was really like
It-
pretty well done at the beginning. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, I haven't beat either one, but I've watched. I haven't beat them myself, but I've watched enough gameplay to know that like
Yeah, you're like
it's
yeah.
crazy, and me playing it would be that much scarier. I mean, honestly, if I were playing it, it'd be that.
I
much
think
more
the
horrifying.
honestly, I think the atmosphere of the second one is a little scarier.
Yeah,
It's like
the
a
cult and like
it's like
the
a school or whatever.
yeah,
It's like a
you
cult.
go yeah, that you're like lost in the woods, like trying to find your wife. And,
Yeah.
like, this cult is like swearing that she's birthing like the spawn of Satan, or
Wow,
yeah.
that sounds like Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'm not
if it
making
works,
fun.
yeah.
It's just there was a character that wanted to birth a thing called God, which was a demon. And
Damn.
yeah, it also Silent Hill 3 deals with cults and stuff. It's
Right.
and it's fucking.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that might kill Carl.
Really?
I don't know.
No, wait, 75.
Oh, that's
75.
frenzy. There's frenzy. There's another thing we were talking about
Oh,
on one of the other sessions. Is fucking frenzy,
And there, now imagine.
and it's me.
This game can be scary because there's an enemy that if it looks at you, it
You
causes
just-
frenzy.
Yeah, you
Really?
just gain it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
your
Horrifying.
bar like rapidly increases.
Oh wow.
And
As
what's
it-
crazy, you can always hear it humming this particular song, and it's fucking horrifying.
Oh, that's ominous.
It's the Luigis Mansion theme, isn't it? You know. I guess we're just like on like a horror topic or something.
Well,
I can
let me
make-
tell you, my favorite horror game,
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion. The original Luigi's Mansion, okay, and that was thrilling. All right, you know you're 7, right? Playing your GameCube. Cue up. It's Halloween.
You go into the baby's room and
Yes.
that shit's. You're like,
It was
oh, no.
wild. It was wild.
Luigi's Mansion. You know, I kind of like. I was kind of like, because I like how it's like a puzzle game or whatever.
Right.
But good God, man, that game, like to me, honestly, it did not age well.
That's fair. I feel like that's totally fair, and that's why I'm like interested to see what they do with this third one. That's coming out.
The third one.
Because like the first one I loved, and I could go back and replay it, and like it's right up my alley, you know. But the second one, like it's the same deal, but I think it's partly attributed to the 3DS like limitations.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't do it for me the way the first one did. So with what the Switch can handle, I'm really interested to see what direction they take it the third one.
Yeah. The only reason why I say that Luigi's Mansion didn't really age well is because like halfway through the game it just becomes like filler content.
Right.
And it's like getting all the booze is like annoying.
Yeah, the booze could have been trimmed down. Like there could have been a boss or something missing, but like I don't know. That, again, it goes down to like the atmosphere. You're exploring this like character that we hadn't heard anything like much about at all.
Yeah.
At that point, it develops this character into a really like charming like. I don't know. You kind of feel Luigi when you play it.
That was also the first game that actually just had Luigi as that was what Luigi sounds like now.
Right.
Because like I will stand by this that beforehand in Mario Party and all that, Luigi sounds like this really. It basically just sounds exactly like Mario, but with like a slight pitch to him.
Well, and
that's it. And in Mario Golf, he just straight up sounds like some dude named Julio or something, because he really does not sound like anything.
Yeah, until Luigi's Mansion, the character had been just that, a Mario clone. That was like taller and like moved a little bit differently and barely, you know. So getting Luigi's Mansion, like what it did as a game for like the Mario verse, I guess you would say, is really cool.
I love the Mario verse.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Dude, where's my SMCU, bro?
Can we please
Super Mario Cinematic Universe?
That would be awesome.
God. No, speaking of the horror topic, I remember a game that I also find genuinely horrifying. It's kind of, it was one of the,
Darnel alarm, baby.
You're good.
I didn't sit on the floor.
You're good. You're good.
It's in his hands.
Yeah, you're good. I'm sorry, Darnel.
No, you're good.
We're about to get into like the coolest part of the game right now.
Oh,
by the
really?
way.
Okay.
In my opinion, yeah, this is.
Well, this is right there is just cool looking.
Aha! It is I, Pope Man. I point.
I was gonna ask, what are we looking at?
The Pope
here?
is the devil.
Right.
The Pope is the devil.
Oh,
the Pope
crap.
is the devil.
Damn, he making that man's rocker rock, bro.
Right. Well,
Giving him a ride. Well, gave him a ride to hell.
A rune?
well, rip that guy. Okay.
Sorry. Well, he literally only gives you 2 insight, and that he has no other purpose.
Really? Is that it?
Yes.
Huh. I always wondered what he did.
He was one of the progenitors of the Healing Church.
Oh. So he just was like...
When we got the skull from Vicar Amelia, it went to a cutscene.
Oh.
A guy named Lawrence, and he was talking to I think his name's Provost Willem or something like that.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything at the moment that would talk about that, but yeah. And it would say he loved sitting up and looking at the moon on his rocker in his older years.
Oh.
Nice.
That's kind of
He
neat,
went
actually.
Senile, I think he went.
That's
older.
cute.
That's the reason why he was just reverted to...
Alright.
It's pretty much sounds like... But the horror movie that not movie game, one of them that I also like, it was like Resident Evil 4 is famous, well, not just because it's Resident Evil 4, but it had several builds, Devil May Cry being an actual build that turned into something.
Yeah.
Right.
There was another one called Haunting Ground, or in Japan called Demento, and you would, in the concept is, if you ever played the Clock Tower games or heard of it, it's just like that shit.
I'm familiar.
Clock Tower. Clock Tower 3 is like probably one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life. The game's so trash.
I've never played them myself. Yeah.
I'm
like familiar with them, but I've never like played them.
But that game, no, I can't go back to. I do not want to do this fight at the moment.
You're about to drop into some huge
fuck!
battle.
I should have summoned someone. Whatever.
This is the best fight. Well, best arena, anyway.
What the heck? This is cool as hell.
Hell yeah. This is some anime bullshit right now.
The Kakashi eye is wearing on her.
But,
Although, ironically, not one of my probably one of my least favorite fights. Just like the arena. That's
Really?
it.
Okay.
The arena's cool. It's just this fight
this
sucks.
boss either is one of the hardest for people or one of the easiest, and it's no in between.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So RE4 Darnel?
So Hunting Ground, the base of the story is you're this girl that's some good damage.
Oh my god. Nice.
It is wrong.
So these are the parts that you should worry about these fights.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Technically,
Otherwise,
they
he
keep
would not
coming.
be a good boss at all.
Yeah.
These fuckers.
Technically, like they'll respawn after a while, but it's better.
It's
to
2
take care of them.
stages.
Yeah.
If you can get him to stagger, it's like that shit is amazing. But the concept is you're a girl, and after a car crash, you end up in a creepy mansion. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
But so the mechanics are really cool because it has a panic or a meter, which in
Right.
Clock Tower I believe it also had something like that.
I'm
So
pretty
the
sure
more
like
panic
that, yeah.
you
Something.
get, the more it fucks with you. It can fuck with the control, shit like that.
Right.
And also you have this amazing companion who's a dog named Huey.
Okay.
He's fucking
Huey?
amazing. Huey.
Oh, Huey.
Healy. That's funny.
Damn, Darnell.
Yeah,
you
you're
fucking
tearing through
pummeled him. Jesus.
There they
Come
go.
back. But yeah, you can't really fight. The game's really interesting. Has legitimately creepy, weird characters.
Okay.
My favorite. I don't know if you know what a homunculus is.
Yeah. I think I do, but
So like this character is like the maid.
Right.
She's all friends with you at first, but she gets jealous because she's not an actual. She's not a living human being that can feel like anything.
Okay.
She can't feel touch, emotion, any of that.
Damn.
So she gets jealous of her because the person of the mansion wants her to have his kid or something. He's fucking creepy. It's
Oh.
like the characters are really weird.
Right.
by the way, terribly sorry for anyone who has arachnophobia that's watching this right now.
Yeah. No kidding. This is
I'm
creepy.
glad I don't suffer from that.
Yeah.
For the most
I
part.
feel like I suffer from it minorly, but I think that just might be more of like a ew.
Oh,
damn, fucking skull bashed.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
these do more damage sometimes than just the boss itself. It's actually stupid. I got it.
Draco Media.
I'm gonna snag you a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, I feel like honestly, I don't have arachnophobia. My sister has horrendous,
Really?
crippling arachnophobia, and she
Oh,
was
wow.
in Kuwait for like 10 months.
Ooh.
Camel spiders are like literally.
Really huge.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure
they're
that was.
fucking
She had like an
massive.
experience with one like in her like room.
Oh, man, I'm sure that like.
I would have
That's nightmare
Those things
fuel.
are huge.
And you're not supposed to kill them. Like, if you kill them, it's like really bad.
Really.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I think it's one of those things where like when they die, it releases like a scent that attracts them.
Okay, I know.
Like when you kill certain hornets or wasps.
Right.
Yeah.
That I hate that so much.
Or
like
when-
a pheromone.
Yeah.
Right.
When wasps like sting you or whatever,
Right.
if they're part of like a colony, if the colony's near or whatever,
Ooh, good.
it causes them to like want you, like they're like, hey, let's sting this guy until he's
Because
dead.
he's a
Right.
threat.
Right. He's a threat.
I
Exactly.
fucking hate wasps, bro.
Dude, wasps suck, man.
They really
Wasps
do.
suck.
Because they're not even necessary.
We're talking about horror, man. Wasps suck ass.
Now, wasp, that was my fear for the longest time.
Really getting
I'm-
stoned.
I mean,
Same,
there was
I
one
still have
time.
that issue.
Yeah, there was one time where a wasp nest, because we don't use our chimney in this house,
Right.
like at all, and there was a wasp nest that accumulated, just like a huge nest
Right.
in the chimney or whatever.
Oh,
and we didn't
man.
know what it was, and I came home from school one day. I think I was a freshman in high school or something like that when it happened, and I came home and like the house was just like covered There's like wasps everywhere.
Dude, that sounds
that's
horrifying.
horrifying.
Like that sounds
that's
horrifying.
horrifying.
like they were like and like what I mean by like everywhere, it's like they
Damn.
that's the swarm. Damn.
That's
Damn.
why this boss kind of is not great.
Man, you're not kidding.
Damn, that spider was going crazy.
You know that shit.
I got him! Dude, you weren't kidding. The swarm is the killer.
Yeah, it really is.
It's
The
like
boss
if you
is a
dodge-
chuckle fuck otherwise.
if you dodge the Draco meteor attack, you're fine. You just gotta kill the swarm. That's crazy.
But like, yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
summon again.
there was at least like, from what I could tell from the kill count, it was like there was at least like a good 6 or 7 in like the first hour.
Oh,
And they were like coming in from the chimney, like because we have these doors, they don't close all the way on the chimney,
Right.
so they just crawl right out.
Oh, that's freaky.
You must if you don't
That
ever
is so
watch
creepy.
if that's the case, don't ever watch the movie Candyman.
Candyman.
Do you not know that's a horror movie? But he'll fucking send swarms of bees and wasps and shit at you, and it's actually like fucking freaky.
Shino be like,
You know, if I ever get kidnapped by like a killer or whatever, and I go, "Wait, what's your name? I want to guess what you do first," and they go, "Oh, I'm the Candyman," I would have never in a million years guessed that this man was gonna be like, "Go, my army of wasps, attack!" And I'm just gonna be like, "Ah!" and just die.
oh man, true though.
So-
I mean, what would you expect a Candyman to do? I guess like abduct you and like harvest your kidneys and put you in the
And like,
freezer.
dude,
And candy your
like
kidneys.
candy
like
your
candy
kidneys.
candy your insides.
And
That
he's
makes
like,
sense.
Candy.
Or
Tastes like candy.
oh my god, was that a flapjack reference right there? Perfect. That's perfect.
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. Flapjack's fucking creepy.
It
I
is.
fucking missed that show.
Me too.
But you know what I'm really gonna miss?
What?
This episode of Mineral Gamers, because we're gonna do it next time.
Oh, good one.
Carl's gonna body this boss. I'm gonna end the.
Darnell's
I'm
gonna body this boss.
Did I say you?
You said
Oh,
Carl.
what am I? I'm sorry, Darnell.
That's
Fucking
all good.
taking on. Don't know how to speak today or some shit. Anyway, next time on Mineral Gamers, we're gonna gain the help of old Hendrick.
Yeah.
old Jimi Hendrick.
Perfect.
Yes. That's his guitar right there.
But,
Play it upside down.
anyway, see y'all.
See ya.